got the crumbs. Newman, though, re-entry is imminent, and it's coming now. It's coming deep for De Koning or Silvani. The spillage. It's knocked away, but not knocked through. And the sauce was on the spot. He wants the ball to go the other way, or at the very least another stoppage. The news is, though, it's coming your way, Tom. Newman to the square. Silvani looks like he'll take another and kick another. 2 goes early to Jack, and the Blues are flying.
So trying to find a way to slow this game down a bit.
Well interpreted, Nick.
We can see Mackay starting to limp off, and he is not moving off particularly well. Just landed awkwardly on that right leg.
Well to the inside, Jace.
Let's hope there's nothing seriously wrong, but he was certainly in discomfort as soon as it happened.
And in the scramble, you need some sure hands and you need some class. You might need Connor Rosey, but he kept it in, Wiedering, unexpectedly. Lord, Marshall, and they've handed them a goal. Rosey was hoping to connect with Power Pepper. Burn-Jones, it's Butters. Didn't have time to look, but it didn't matter. Burgoyne ready to tackle, but Hewitt got it to Dow. Curling kick, Silvani. Turned defender for a moment, and that works. And so does that. Motlop. Loose hands in the middle, but recovered well, and the surge from Newman. Quickly on his feet was Cunningham to the square. Curnow had a there where he wanted. One bite, not the second. Motlop might be hunting a third here, and he finds a way. Jesse with 3. Martin doubles back to the square. He's going to have to fly against He didn't have to fly at all. Took care of Bergman, took care of the footy.
As his opponent is always capable of getting the footy.
Cripps and Walsh again. Curnow turned around. Almost dragged it down. Motlop. Has he got a 4th? Oh, this is amazing. He should come in late every week. Chera versus Houston. Houston got past, but then he handballed blindly. Akers, great vision to the outside. Walsh, great vision to the inside. Loaded again. Can Cunningham turn and mark? Paddy Cripps, one more. Sam Walsh, been searching for a goal for 6 weeks. Won't get it with that. Curnow, 1. Not the second. Williams can't find safety with that handball. Cottrell buzzing around. Burgoyne, Fogarty, terrific tackle. Doherty fired out the handball. And Cottrell said, it's mine, and it is.
They've got 16 in their back 50 here, Carlton, so they'll be disappointed they weren't able to chop that off. A lot of that representation was in the middle part of the ground, so Finlayson took the only space that was available to him.
Laid it off to the right footer, and Rosie had a look a few moments ago, and he doesn't make the same mistake. Chera after the second bite. Curnow trying to push back hard. We saw this in the first quarter. He loves that end. Silvani's got 3 and he wants to share that joy. How far can he kick it? Well, I'm not sure that's the way. That's not the mode he was after, but it got all the way to Martin, who brushed aside Cripps. Out of a way skip, back to the inside to Chera. They're going to piece this together. Akers is running hard. He might fly. But Cottrell will kick the goal, and how often have we seen that today? Williams to his favour, at a disadvantage once he lost his balance though, and they go to work again. Fogarty to Koning, probing left footer, and that time, they didn't have it completely sorted. Curnow gets an opportunity, away from Aaliyah, and back to goal! And the Blues fans are cheering and cheering.
So what can they do here, Chief? That's the next thing we've got to think about. What can Port Adelaide do to get themselves back in here?
Well, the problem is, Gaz, even when they do go forward, and we see a great mark here from Ollie Lord, they've had a misfiring.
Power Pepper's lifting here.
He is. He's been prominent in this quarter, isn't he? As wholehearted as ever, found his way onto the football. Creative with it too. Speaking of creative, Rosie, Mead, and here comes Marshall. Try to keep it, but Houston had other ideas. Now Burgoyne accelerates away. There's some interference And it's Port Adelaide advantage, and everyone stopped, and the ball landed on the chest of McEntee. 11 goals too, so he's been a reliable source. This is tight. It's tossed up, but it worked its way back, and it found its way home.
And Paddy Cripps comes up and keeps the ball in their forward 50.
14 smothers to 5. And the umpire says, holding the ball, and it's not often a ruckman in that scenario. Doherty was on the job, so they have to come again. Houston, bit of width and a bit of space that time. Farrell, can Finlayson lift himself? No, Marshall! Now the bounce for Curnow. You can see the idea. Favoured, but it's really bouncing Carlton's way at the moment. Walsh sets up Cunningham, who sets up 2 Blues deep. Take your pick.
But he's taken 2 intercept marks. He's been an intercept marking beast.
Oh, how about that from Walsh? He's without his mate Harry Mackay, but he is leading the way up forward. Take that! He knew he had the attributes to see off Curnow. Watch out, Wines. Chincotta, wholehearted. That's the Blues to a T. Chera to Cripps. Even Newman.
He's got another victim for Mitch McGovern. It was Bergman this time.
Through the cracks to Fogarty and inside 50. He was spoilt for choice. As easy as you like for Akers, and even easier for Charlie. Given the sides above them don't seem to know how to capitalise on their opportunities. The handballs, and they progress. McEntee's kicked a half forward. There's a different look. Rosie coming up to take the mark. 27 disposals. And now 2 goals for Connor Rosie. And the siren is about to ring out around Marvel Stadium. And it's absolutely marvellous if you're a Carlton fan. It's 4 in a row this season. Has been turned on its end. It's a Carlton charge towards September, most unexpectedly. For Port Adelaide, it's the end of the streak, but it's not the end of the world. The Blues get home by 50 points.
It's just, we sort of spoke about at the start of the game. It doesn't matter where somebody's on the ladder. We just rock up and bring up pressure, play team-first footy, and we feel like our best can beat anyone. And, you know, Port Adelaide, them with Collingwood are the best team in the comp, and to come out and play our way, play a really powerful brand was great to see, and see how much it means, not only to us, but the fans. Like, you can hardly hear yourself out here. So, it's good fun out here, mate. We're playing some tough footy.